remembering Krishna as our Supreme Father. Today is also Father's Day, right? We can remember that Krishna is a seed-giving Father, and He's the one who is caring for us in so many ways. He's a very, very loving, caring Father. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamaha vidyam pavitra omkara riksama yajuri vacha. So Krishna says, I am the mother, I am the father, I am the grandsire. He's very, very dear to us, and we are very, very dear to him. No matter what we do, no matter whatever shortcomings we may have, he'll always be caring for us. So today, let's dedicate our chanting in remembrance of our Supreme Father, Krishna, and also the spiritual father, Sri Guru, and the acharyas like Srila Prabhupada, who are so caring like father, who give us the knowledge, the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita and Shastra. Okay, so with that as in our heart, and our mood, let's chant one round with attention, with love, or proper pronunciation, so that we can please Lord Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Ram Ram Hare
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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare, Ram Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाच इमां प्रसुप्ताम् सञ्जीवयत् अखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तश्रवणात् त्वगादि प्राणन्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् Hare Krishna. Who knows this verse? How many of you memorized this verse? Some of you. Okay. Okay, my dear friends, welcome first of all on this Sunday morning. Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. How many of you find this time better than the evening time? Evening means 7 p.m. we have. Raise your hand if this time suits you better. Raise your hand if both are equal. Doesn't matter much. Both are as good. Okay. And raise your hand if the evening time is much better. If evening time is much better. Hmm. Vedi Avni? Ethereal, you have evening time better? I thought you have Sunday evening program. You don't have program in temple you go to?
It's there sometimes, but like sometimes it's not there. But recently, it has been there.
Hmm. And Avni, Vedi, what do you have in the morning?
We have a lot of classes in the morning
Is
that we
it just for
join.
the summer or is it throughout?
Sorry?
Is it
No,
just
it's
for
kind
summer?
of throughout.
Okay. 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 Anyways, so this was I had some engagement in the evening, so I appreciate all of you join. Half of your cameras are not on. By the way, today is not the World Camera Off Day, so you can keep it on, right? Unless you have a secret makeup you don't want to show, that we understand. But if there is any other reason, then please try to keep it on. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I'm in India right now, so my internet is kind of limited. So I don't think I can turn my camera on without the whole thing lagging.
Okay. Yeah, if there's some technical issues which cannot be resolved, it's understandable. Okay, I see a lot of you. Shambhavi, Vinita, Sampada, Haribol, Vedahi, Haribol, nice tilak. By the way, all of you, please try to put tilak. I have requested in the youth law book. Just kidding. Jashit, wow. Today, like all the stars from different planets have come. Hmm? And Pari, Ishan, Bionto, Haribol, Dhruv, Avni, Anj from Tampa. Good to see you. Long time. Atharv, Nimai Patel. Hare Krishna, Nimai. Lakshay, Vedant. Vedant is in India. Mishti, the Boston Scholars, and Ethereal. And there's one iPhone has also joined. So let's welcome everyone with big Haribol. Let's see who can chant the loudest Haribol with unmute. 1, 2. Okay, everyone unmute. I'll say 3, and then you have to let's see who is the loudest. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Haribol.
Haribol. Half of you were muted. That doesn't work. Okay, good. Thank you for welcoming everyone. Nana is joining by phone. Good. Is everyone doing okay? Summer vacation started? Time to relax, have fun, have bhakti, spend time with family, vacation, whatnot. I'm sure you all have lots of plans, right? 2 months almost, right? 2 months plus. Very nice. Time flies fast. This 2 months. Nurture yourself in every aspect. Do things you like, do things you want to do things which will benefit you in different aspects of life. And always keep Krishna as the center of your life, because ultimately that's what is the essence of all things. Okay, so we were talking about Dhruv Maharaj. How many sessions we have done so far? 11. 11 Ekadasham. So what's after 11? What's 12? Who knows what's in Sanskrit 12? Yes, Sampada?
Dwadas.
Dwadash. So today is our 12th session. Looks like we may need one more, Trayodash also. Okay. And at the same time, your project is also has been given for those who didn't join in the last few sessions. You recall we gave the project. Oh, it was right there. I was trying to figure out where is the project, but it's right there up. So yes, some of you in the last class mentioned what kind of project you want to do, and there are a lot of options here. There are a lot of options here, so which you can do: creative arts, scripture analysis, performing arts, multimedia technology. So most of you picked one, but today is the last day. In case you didn't pick or you want to change or something, add, today is the day. Yes, Pari, Dhruv, yes.
So my question is that I'm doing the dance, and so for that, like it's like I most likely will do a Bharatanatyam dance, but if like I'm not able to, can I just like does it have to be like fully classical, or can I just make it semi-classical? Like what is like the guideline you have for like the dance?
Guideline is it should connect to the theme in some fashion, right? And it says classical, semi-classical, silent, mime, etc. So creativity is yours. Use your creativity. It should, if the audience sees it, it should remind them in some way of Krishna, Dhruva, Krishna's pastime, etc. Okay, that's like the high level, and what you want to do is totally, flexible. Yes, does it help? Okay, Dhruv.
So everything, like I'm doing a diorama, that has to turn into a video, or can I just show the diorama, pictures of the diorama?
Ultimately, whatever it is, like pictures, how will you show pictures? You'll put in the presentation, right? Like a PowerPoint, and then the user will not know like what it means. So you will do some audio recording. Okay, this is this, right? So that's what I said. Ultimately, everything will turn into a video. Even the presentation would end up in turning a video. Or you can also do the live presentation, for example, you are speaking, but try to record it for future also, because it will be your in your memories also. Does that help? Okay, good. Okay, fast. Ishan, Bionto, rapid fire now. Quick, lot of questions on this project.
Could I make an animation like for the like it says like like animated videos.
Is there a name already there or no?
Oh, I'm not sure, Prabhuji.
Yeah, it was in
I
the
think
last
it was
class.
here last class. Yeah.
Okay, so have a look here and pick one. Yes, short answer, yes.
Okay.
Yes, Bionto, the next.
Oh, never mind. You put it in the chat.
Okay, see, I could read your mind. Nana, yes?
Could I do like a poem?
Poem? Okay, is your name already here?
No, it's not.
Okay, yeah, you can do poem. Yeah. And for those who are doing like a shorter aspect, like they want to pick another one, that's also absolutely fine. For example, I think now we have picked poem and diorama, which is fine. Okay, anyone else? Any thoughts, questions, comments, complaints? Yes, Lakshay.
Can I do the 3D diorama?
You want to do a diorama? Okay, perfect. Yes. Anyone else whose name is not here, or you want to move anything? Yes, unmute Bionto. Come on.
Can I do values in real life application, the role model report?
Where is it? Help me. Oh yeah, here, role model. Wow, good.
Yeah.
Bionto, yes, very nice. You can absolutely do that. Yes, who else? Yes, Jashit.
Rosie, can I do a devotional rap?
Devotional rap. Wow, that'll be cool. Okay, I'll put your name here. Jashit. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else?
Prabhuji, can I do the forest diary?
Yes, Forest Diary.
Yes.
Nana mentioned essay. Where is the essay? Nana?
It's all the way towards the bottom,
Okay.
I
Okay,
think.
sure. She has also Forest Diary. That'll be cool. Yeah, no one has picked that. I like you all picking a variety of topics. Very nice. And these are all personal. See, don't, as I said in the last class, don't do it for the sake of doing. Don't do it because you have to check the box. Don't do it because you have to please me. These are the reasons you should not do. Give me some reasons which you should do. Who will give some reasons you should do this? Yes, Dhruv. Quick. Come on, everyone. Please type in or speak up quick.
I like Legos, so that's also why I wanted to do the diorama.
Okay, I will come to that, but right now the question is why you should do it. I gave some reasons why you should not, whatever topic. Okay, someone write to you like the project. Okay, yeah, it interests you. Right? You have interest to do it. You like it. To increase bhakti, very nice. What else? Yeah, everyone type in, speak up. You can unmute, raise your hand, whatever, so that we can develop better understanding of the story of Dhruva. Very, very nice. We can develop better understanding to gain more knowledge and understanding. Very good. And more importantly, so that we will be able to be in that story and apply it in our lives. Because when you understand something better, we're able to apply it, right? And it's very, very practical. All the emotions are, see envy, we see there, gratitude. Let's name some emotions we see in this story so far, or some like themes or emotional themes which are very practical in this story, and we have seen those so far. Anyone? Yeah, please type in. Everyone type in. I shared one. Envy. We see envy or jealousy, right? Gratitude. What else? Some themes, some emotions, some qualities, you can say. Which we can learn. Perseverance. Excellent. What else? Determination. Very good. Spirituality, yeah, that's devotion, basically, right? Guru, we learn the importance of Guru, right? We learn the power of how to deal with reversals, right? Don't we learn how to deal in challenging situation when someone express anger at us? So anger we see here. What else? Love, forgiveness, very good. Yes. Love, forgiveness, all those are nice themes. Okay, so and there are a lot more. So when you reread this story, when you develop a stronger, understanding, you'll find a lot more things to learn. Okay, now, and there are some 3 verses also which are in this. So please try to memorize as well. And pick out them. These are not hard. And we have been talking about this for a long time. The power of holy name also we learned in the last verse, if you recall. Where did we pause last time? We ended chapter 10. In chapter 10, what was happening? There was a fight between Dhruva and, who knows? There was a fight between Dhruva and, yes, Vedahi?
The Yakshas?
The Yakshas, yes. What was the reason for fight? Was Dhruva just crazy and went to attack Yakshas? Yes, Sampada?
Was it because they killed the brother of Dhruv?
Yes. The brother of Dhruv was going for a hunting excursion and he was killed by Yakshas. And then it was a very, very tough fight. And ultimately, what happened towards the end, he was covered by weapons and stool, pus, blood, all the black magic they had done. They were very expert in fighting, followers of Kuvera, and Dhruva was overcome, like overshadowed by all these weapons. But then in the end, we learned that the sages came and reminded him, O son of King Uttanpad, may the Supreme Personality of Godhead, known as Sharangadhanva, who relieves the distress of his devotees, kill all your threatening enemies. The holy name of the Lord is as powerful as Lord himself. So aren't we surrounded by enemies or challenges or difficulties, right? Internal, external, sometimes, many times. our laziness, our ego, our so many outside challenges, worldly challenges. So we are also, but when we take shelter simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord, many men can fully protect from the fears, death without difficulty. The devotee is saved. So, the power of chanting. Now let's talk about the next chapter, which is chapter 11. Swambhu Manu advises Dhruva Maharaj to stop fighting. You get a bonus laddu if you can tell what's the connection of Swambhu Manu and Dhruva. Who all know? Raise your hand. What's the connection of Swambhu Manu and Dhruva? Swambhu Manu is dash of Dhruva. Who can complete it? Okay, please type in if you can. Swambhu Manu is dash. Brother, uncle, father, grandfather. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grandfather, yes. And great grandfather is Brahma. Okay, and he wanted a kingdom bigger than the great grandfather. So Swambhu Manu. Okay, let's now go deeper. Sri Maitreya said, my dear Vidura, when Dhruva Maharaj heard the encouraging words of the great sages, he performed the Achmana by touching water and then took up his arrow made by Lord Narayana and fixed it upon his bow. Okay, there's a practical exercise here which we can do. How many of you know what is Achmana? Okay. How many of you know how to do it? Okay. Like doubtful. Okay. Nimai knows? Okay, how many of you want to learn? Okay, it's not very hard. So let's learn it today. Something practical, right? You like practical things? And it's very easy also. It takes only like 1 minute or less. So I'm trying to quickly find that for all of us so that I can share some pictures, etc. So this is the manual of Vaishnava etiquette. Okay, it should be somewhere here. Okay, here, found it. Achmana, what is Achmana? Is performed to purify ourselves before commencing worship, like deity worship, arati, etc. The water for the Achman is placed in a small vessel called Panchapatra. You see this vessel, and it has a spoon, right, which is meant for, you may have seen in temples for watering tulsi, etc., right? It's a small vessel generally made up of bronze, sometimes silver, sometimes other metals, but generally bronze, copper is used quite often. Okay, even if you don't have that, just take a cup, right? You can cup and a spoon, right? We can all get that easily. So first we invoke the holy, we put the water in the cup, or technically called as Panchapatra, and a spoon. So we invoke the water, the holy rivers in the water. How many of you know how to invoke the holy rivers in the water? Yes, Avni?
There's like the prayer that you say before.
Yes, what is that prayer?
Ganga cha Jamuna cha Godavari Saraswati Namde Sindhu Kaveri Jasmin Sannidham Kuru.
Yes. And in English, what it means, Gange cha yamune chaiva. Gange, not Ganga, Gange. Like in the when we're addressing, like Radha becomes Radhe, so Ganga becomes Gange, Yamuna, Gange cha yamune chaiva. Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri. So Ganga, what are the rivers here? Who will tell? Ganga, yes. Yamuna, yes. Sampada,
Godavari.
okay. Yes, Pari.
Saraswati.
Very nice. Anything missing? Okay, I'll show this verse. Please memorize this and please chant this verse. Gange cha yamune chaiva godavari saraswati narmada sindhu kaveri jale asmin sannidhim kuru. O Mother Ganga, river number 1, or Mother Yamuna, holy rivers, Godavari, Saraswati 4, Narmada, these are all the holy rivers, Sindhu, Kaveri, 7 holy rivers. Jale, Jale means water. May you be present in this water. Jale asmin, in this water, sannidhim kuru, may you be present. May you come in this holy water. May you reside, may you be present. So if you are taking shower every day, when you touch the water, first thing you do, or whatever way you are using, even to bathe yourself, you can ask these holy rivers to please come and reside in that water. Not very hard, right? Okay. And how do we ask? At least in English, in English, Sanskrit, both are very similar here in this case because the 7 names are there. And then Jale Asmin Sannidhim Kuru. May you be present. Will everyone memorize this simple mantra? And when will you recite it? Before bathing every day, right? When you're drinking water, you're filling your bottle, you can ask holy rivers, please come. So then you're taking Ganga Jal every day. Isn't that beautiful, right? How many of you fill your water bottle? How many of you heat water to cook something, right? You can, for cooking, you can use Ganga Jal. For drinking, you can use Ganga. For bathing, you can use Ganga Jal. Won't that be so purifying? And for Achman also, we use Ganga Jal. So you can, touch the water with your finger and ask, oh holy water, please you come and reside in this Achman Patra, or also called as Panchapatra. So far, so good. Then there are 3 mantras which are chanted. So one should place the three spoonfuls kushi, right, of water from Panchapatra in the palm. This is saying 3, but you can take so basically you take one from the left hand, take the spoon on your left hand and put water in your right hand, and then you're saying Om Keshavaya Namaha. So chanting the mantra and then sipping that's little water, that spoonful of water. And one should sip the little water after placing one more drop and throw on the side. So now when you touch it to your mouth, it becomes a little dirty. So you take one more spoonful and then throw it aside to cleanse it. So like this, you'll do 3 times. The mantras are different. The first mantra is Keshavaya Namah, then Om Narayanaaya Namah, and Om Madhavaya Namah. Is everyone following? Okay, so just imagine this is the water spoon in my left hand. I think in Zoom it reverses, right? So maybe you're seeing it the right. I don't know how it goes. So take the water, put in the right hand, put Om Keshavaya Namah, little water, throw it. Om Madhavaya Namah. Sorry, drink it. One more. Oh. Put one more spoon. Om Narayanaya Namah. Take it. One more. Cleanse. That's basically Achman. Simple Achman. Keshavaya, Narayanaya, Madhavaya. Okay. And then finally, you can take one more time water and then cleanse it. Om Govinda. And for those who apply tilak, K, N, M, G. You remember the sequence? Keshavaya Nama, Narayana Nama, Madhavaya Nama, Govindaya Nama. Keshavaya Nama, Narayana Nama, the belly, chest, Madhavaya, throat, Govindaya. The same sequence where we applied Tilak at 12 places. Is it okay? That completes your Achman. Achman is for what? For cleansing, for purifying. How do we cleanse? How do we cleanse ourselves? What are the different ways we cleanse ourselves? Yes, Shambhavi.
Washing our hands.
Huh? Washing our heads, okay, that's good. Basically by water, like by bathing. Hmm? With water, right? By bathing, but that's very little. But here cleansing, one may say, how is cleansing happening here? By chanting the holy names of Krishna, Keshavaya Namah Narayana. But Om apavitram pavitro va sarvavastham gatopi va yasmarit pundarikaksham sa bhagyan antarashuchi. When we remember Krishna, we become cleansed internally and externally. Internally, externally, all cleansing happens. So one cleansing is through water. There is cleansing through sun. There is cleansing through air. But here the cleansing is happening through mantra. Mantra cleanses the heart. Mantra meditation, cheto darpana marjanam. Okay, so back to, and by the way, if you want, this is basically the Achmana. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of this and do it. So please try to do it, okay? Not very hard. It takes only 1 minute. Where were we? Here. So he did the Achmana and then took up his arrow made by Lord Narayana, and he was ready to fight. And as soon as Dhruva Maharaj joined the Narayana Astra, he took the special Narayana Astra to his bow. The illusion created by the Yakshas was immediately vanquished, just as material pains and pleasures are vanquished when one becomes fully cognizant of the self. Isn't that beautiful? So as soon as he chanted the name of Narayana, as soon as he took Narayana Astra, basically as soon as we take the holy name, which is not different from Krishna, the material pains and pleasures will not trouble us. This is the power of chanting. This is the power of the Lord's name. Okay, now all of you will read quickly. As always, raise your hand. We'll go through the translations quickly. And if anyone would like to read, you can raise your hand. And when your turn comes, when you have read, you can put your hand down. Okay, so let's go in the hand order I see. Atharv, Vidhi, Dhruv. Yes, let's begin. 3 verses.
Even as Dhruva Maharaj fixed the weapon made by Narayana Rishi onto his bow, arrows with golden shafts and feathers like the wings of a swan flew out from it. They entered the enemy soldiers with a great hissing sound, just as peacocks enter forests with tumultuous crowing. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So you see how graphically Srila Maitreya Muni is describing the scene here? Okay, very nice. Next.
Those sharp arrows dismayed the enemy soldiers, who became almost unconscious. But various yakshas on the battlefield, in a rage against Dhruva Maharaj, somehow or other collected their weapons and attacked. Just as serpents agitated by Garud rushed towards Garud with upraised hoods, all the yaksha soldiers prepared to overcome Dhruva Maharaj with their upraised weapons.
So the battle is still on. You remember initially it felt that the battle was over in the last chapter, right? But still, you see, they were kind of getting ready. They were like hiding, and then now they attacked again. Battle is in full swing. Next.
When Dhruva Maharaj saw the yakshas coming forward, he immediately took his arrows and cut the enemies to pieces. separating their arms, legs, heads, and bellies from their bodies. He delivered the yakshas to the planetary system, which is situated above the sun globe, and which is attained only by first-class brahmacharis who have never discharged their semen.
Hare Krishna. So I'll take a pause here, and since there is some discussion about Naishtik Brahmacharya here, Brahmachari life is meant for celibacy. It's not meant for premarital relationships or even discharging the valuable energy of our body. All of you are over 10 years, right? So I'm discussing this topic because these days, the world is going in an opposite direction. And the people lose their precious energy, whether girl or boy, at an early age in schools and colleges by having inappropriate relationships and discharging their semen, discharging their vital energy, and it harms them. It harms their body, it harms their physical health, their mental health, their emotional health, and their spiritual health also. It doesn't give any good. You may read articles, oh, doctors say this is good, but that's nonsense, right? Are you all following what I'm trying to convey here? And I know it could be a little sensitive topic, which not many people want to discuss or like to discuss. But I feel it's my duty as your well-wisher to tell. So we should be very careful of the kind of association we keep, right? We should not freely intermingle with the opposite sex. Very, very important. That doesn't mean we cannot have talks and conversations and some level of friendship, but it has to be done very carefully. Otherwise, it may, there may be wrong consequences. We have to be very careful on the internet, what kind of content we are watching. There are lots of inappropriate websites and adulterous content, and unfortunately, many people get in trap of that. What to speak of innocent young minds like you? Even the adults become victim of that. Even devotees become victim of that. Practicing devotees. We have to be careful. And even if we are going through some challenge, rather than trying to hide it, oh, I am addicted to this website, which is not good for me. Better to tell someone in confidence who is mature to help us to get out of that trap, rather than trying to hide it that the problem does not exist. So I will not ask you if there's a challenge or a problem, but if you have one and you want to get out, please reach out in private. You have my number. Your parents have my number. Feel free to reach out. No one is perfect in this world. We're all going through challenges. We're all going through ups and downs. We all have room for improvement, right? I'm talking to myself also, right? Me, my wife, if you are there to help you, to support you, right? If you want to discuss with a female, some of the girls, that's fine, understandable and the right thing. My wife will be happy to talk to you and support you. And if you're a boy, you want to talk to me of some of these issues, challenges, semen, discharging semen as topic is coming. Similarly, women have similar kind of challenges, issues, relationships, adulterous internet websites. We have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, we will be misguided and go in the wrong direction, which will hurt us. It will hurt our academics. It will hurt in every life, every aspect of life. 100 drops of blood make 1 drop of semen. It's very, very precious. It's when it's not discharged, it nourishes, it goes up. It's called urdhvaretasa. It nourishes our mental health, spiritual health. So there are books on this topic by many, many senior devotees. So in short, brahmachari life is for celibacy. Any thoughts, comments? I know it's a little bit sensitive topic. Are you all getting what I'm trying to say? Does it making sense? Modern doctors may say, oh, it's good, but don't hear them. The Shastras say no. Celibacy is meant for brahmacharis. So be careful. This world is going in a crazy direction. We have to be careful. Okay? And as I said, anyone wants to reach out outside the class, my doors and heart is always open to help and serve. Okay, next 3 verses, Pari, Ansh, Sampada.
When Swayambhuva Manu saw that his grandson Dhruva Maharaj was killing so many of the yakshas who were not actually offenders, out of his great compassion, he approached Dhruva with great sages to give him good instruction.
Lord Manu said, "My dear son, please stop. It is not good to become unnecessarily angry. It is the path to hellish life. Now you are going beyond the limit by killing yakshas who are actually not offenders."
Very nice. Next.
My dear son, the killing of the sinless yakshas which you have undertaken is not at all approved by authorities, and it does not befit our family, which is supposed to know the laws of religion and irreligion.
Next, Avni.
My dear son, it has been proved that you are very much affectionate towards your brother and are greatly aggrieved by his being killed by the yakshas. But just consider, for one yaksha's offense, you have killed many others who are innocent.
Next, Shambhavi.
One should not accept the body as the self and thus, like the animals, kill the bodies of others. This is especially forbidden by saintly persons who follow the path of devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Very nice. Thank you. So what's happening here? Who is giving advice to whom and what's that advice? Yes. Shambhavi.
Manu is giving advice to Dhruva about why he should not kill the yakshas.
And what is the advice? What is the advice he is giving? To not kill the yakshas? Okay. To basically stop, right? To don't be so angry. Excess of everything is bad, right? That's what we say. What was the issue? One yaksha had killed your brother, Uttama, and now you are killing thousands and thousands of yakshas. Is that fair? So we have to understand, my dear friends, this is a very, very important scene here. Dhruva is seeking or is open to hearing advice of Swayambhu Manu. It takes a lot of humility in one's life to be open to seeking advice from others, is it not? Those who are humble, right? Those who are honest, they only will want to seek advice. Otherwise, if you tell someone, hey, you should not do this, say, hey, who are you to tell me? I know better. I know what to do. Don't try it. So those who are egoistic will either try to defend themselves or they will oppose themselves. I don't want to hear your advice. And they will maybe cut off the relationship also. For example, if I tell something to Vedahi, hey Vedahi, can you please not do this? This is not good for your health. Just example. And then Vedahi stops talking to me. Vedahi will not do that, but I'm just sharing an example, right? Because he's always telling me what to do, what not to do, right? If someone gives me advice, Vedahi gives me advice, okay, and I stop talking to her, what does that mean? That I'm full of pride. I'm not humble to be open to seeking advice of others, those who are speaking for my benefit, right? So one should be humble. Humble people take advice in a very genuine way and they work upon it. Even Dhruva, imagine he had seen the Supreme Lord. He is a pure devotee. Still, he got over angry more than it was required. Is it not? But Swayambhu Manu, so a lot of lessons in this tiny episode that we need those guides in our life, no matter how great we are. Even if you have seen the Supreme Lord, we still need a guru in our life. Isn't that a beautiful lesson? And we should be open to hearing feedback. Oh, have you seen Krishna face to face? I have seen, I know what he wants. He could have said that. He could have defended, he could have justified, he could have proved how he is right. No, Swayambhu Manu is elder. He is like the grandfather. He's not like he is the grandfather. He's more mature. And, he was, Dhruva was, so I'll read this. Those who lack respect for their elders miss the opportunity to take benefit of their wisdom and maturity. If you don't have respect, so Dhruva had respect, so he was open to hearing. Unfortunate are those who make mistakes due to lack of mature guidance. So some may not have, but more unfortunate are those who have, but they don't adhere to or they don't listen to them. Mature gurus, elders, teachers, parents, grandparents, etc. So in short, unfortunate is that person whose senior unfalteringly gives his or her constructive feedback. That means whom will a senior give constructive feedback? Where they have good relationship, right? When they care selflessly, when they don't have no hidden malice or agenda, when they only want to help that person to be the best version of themselves, right? So we should ask, do we have someone in our life who is giving us that kind of advice? If not, we should look for. And even if we have, am I open? Have I built that kind of trust and respect where they feel open? Because let's say if Avni gives me advice, that Prabhuji, you should in a very kind way that don't do this, it doesn't help, something like that. And I say 20 reasons how I am right. Next time what will happen? He said, okay, he knows better. I'll stay quiet, right? But if I am very open, oh, I'm so grateful. Although you are younger to me, but I see you have this quality, and I appreciate that you help me to see my blind spot. For those who are learning to drive, blind spots hard to see, right? So we need someone who can help us to show our blind spots. We are not able to see our shortcomings ourselves, but a third person may be able to. So, long story short, Swayambhu Manu said, please don't be over angry. It's not justified. You are so fortunate that you already have destined to go back home, back to Godhead, right? Don't be like an animal, kill the bodies, You should not harm others for no reason. Why are you harming all the yakshas? Your brother was killed by one yaksha, and you're harming thousands of innocent yaksha. It's not fair to kill innocent, right? It's not, it's violence. So we should connect it to, we should not harm anyone for that matter. If we harm anyone, our bhakti will be disturbed, whether killing animals or harming. Killing may not mean like gross killing. Yes, that's certainly bad. But even harsh words may sometimes cause deeper wounds, right? Sword, words and sword, right? They have the same letters. Just move one WORDS. Move that S from the back to the front. It's sword. So words may cause deeper wound than sword. Is everyone following this? Sword is gross killing, right? Chop off someone's arm or whatnot, with Dhruva did. But sometimes with harsh words, we may cause deeper wounds than the sword. So we have to be careful. Okay. Because you're a pure devotee of the Lord, the Lord is always thinking of you. The Lord is always thinking of you. Are you recognized by all his confidential devotees? Your life is meant for exemplary behavior. A sincere devotee. What will the word say? Oh, look at that great devotee. He's like overcome with anger. It doesn't suit you. Why have you undertaken such an abominable task? Hmm? The Lord is very satisfied when the devotee greets other with tolerance, mercy, friendship, and equality. Beautiful verse, small verse. Let's try to see this. Titikshya karunya maitre cha khila jantashu samatvena cha sarvatma bhagavan samprasidati. Nice verse. If someone has memorized those three, now you can memorize a fourth one also. Who would like to try? Okay, let's recite this verse a few times. Anyone? Itikshaya karunnaya maitreya cha khila jantushu samatvena cha sarvatma bhagavan sama prasidati. Okay, Vedi, then Sampada, and then Dhruva.
Sorry, Hare Krishna. Titikshaya karunaya metra chakila jantushu samatvena cha sarvatma bhagavan samprasidati.
Nice. Next.
Hare Krishna. Titikshaya karunaya maitya chakhila jantushu samadvena cha sarvatma bhagavan samprasidati.
Very nice. Next. Dhruv.
Titikshaya Korunaya Maitrya Chakila Jantushu Samatvena Cha Sarvatma Bhagavan Samprasidati.
Very nice. The Tikshaya, tolerance. Karunya, mercy. These are the qualities, right? If someone wants to prepare this topic, qualities learned from this chapter or devotional qualities, it could be a great theme. You can somehow try to embed in your projects. A lot of wonderful qualities are there. How we should deal with Jantushu, Jan, Sarvajan, right? People, Jantushu, other living beings. Titikshaya, Karunya, Maitreya, friendship, Cha, Akhila. Akhila means everyone, universal. So it's not that, oh, those who are, because I am from, Tennessee, so I'll be kind to people of Tennessee and I'll be harsh to others. Oh, I am from India, so I'll be kind to Indians and, others. I am from this state, I'll be kind and tolerant to people of this state. Or I speak this language, so I'll be kind and tolerant to. That's not. What does it say? Cha akhila jantushu, all the people, universal. What kind of behavior? Samatvena, equipoised, samana. Right? The English word same is come from the Sanskrit word sama, samadarshi, right? Cha, sarvatma, भगवान सम प्रसीदति. तो भगवान प्रसन्न होते हैं. प्रसन्न, सम प्रसन्न. He's very happy, very satisfied. Who is satisfied? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sarva Atma, the Super Soul, Bhagavan. Sarvatma, the Super Soul, Krishna will be very happy. So, Titikshaya, Karunya, Maitreya, Chakhila Jantushu, Samatvena cha Sarvatma, Bhagavan Sama Prasidati. Who can tell a little bit in English what we just discussed? Who can paraphrase without seeing? Try. It's not said hard. Yeah, please try. Yes, Vedahi. I'll help. Try. What are the qualities?
Devotees who are merciful,
Karunya, okay. Merciful, friendly, Maitreya, very nice.
and kind to other beings. Those
Sarva,
devotees.
Akhila, Jantushu, you see? Sarva, Akhila, other living beings, okay. One tolerant. So Titiksha, everyone pay attention. Titiksha, tolerant. Next, Karunya, kind, merciful. Number 3,
Friendly.
friendly, Maitreya, friendly. To whom? Akhila, Jantushu, all living beings. Then Samatvena. They have this. Samatven means where they same, sama, right? Equipoised, same means equal, right?
Okay.
Equipoised. Bhagavad Gita talks about a lot about equipoised. So what happens? Those who are equipoised in this equilibrium?
Lord Krishna favors them.
He's very happy. Sarvatma Bhagavan Sama Prasidati. Krishna is very, very happy with those. Okay, not very hard, dear friends. You'll try. Beautiful verse, right? And very practical in this word. So Krishna here, where were we? Okay. The Lord is very satisfied with his devotee when the devotee greets others with tolerance, mercy, friendship, and equality. These 4 things are mentioned, which we all should also try. Okay. One who actually satisfies the Supreme Lord during one's lifetime becomes liberated from the gross and subtle material conditions. Thus, being freed from all material modes, he achieves spiritual bliss. Okay, who has not yet read? Okay, raise your hand if your turn has not come. Okay, Vinita, then Ishan, then Lakshay. Yes, 15 onwards.
Krishna. The creation of the material world begins with the 5 elements, and thus everything, including the body of a man or a woman, is created of these elements. By the sexual life of man and woman, the number of men and women in this material world is further increased.
Manu continued, "My dear King Dhruva, it is simply by the illusory material energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and by the interaction of the 3 modes of material nature that creation, maintenance, and annihilation take place."
Very nice. So he gives a lot more, example about the material nature, about how karma works, etc. Right? The Lord is all powerful and basically telling him a lot of good advice, right? Which you can hear. That they are not the actual killers of your brother. It's a time, right? Ultimately, it's the Supreme Lord. So why are you taking law in your hand and trying to wholesale kill them, right? The Supreme Lord is a super soul. So don't take justice or law and order in your hand. You have done. Now you please stop, right? Please surrender. Yes, read this next, whoever's turn is 27.
Right. My dear boy Dhruva, please surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the ultimate goal of the progress of the world. Everyone, including the demigods headed by Lord Brahma, is working under his control, just as a bull prompted by a rope in its nose is controlled by its owner.
Thank you. Well, Dhruva could say, hey, you are telling me to surrender? Well, I'm the one who surrendered to the Lord at the age of 5 years and I got his darshan live. What about you? No, he showed respect, he showed reverence, he showed humility. He was not proud, right? So all these, Swambhu Maharaj is saying that, dear Dhruva, pay attention to the Supreme Lord and please stop. Text 31, Mishri.
My dear king, just consider what I've said to you, which will act as medicinal treatment upon disease. Control your anger, for anger is the foremost enemy on the path of spiritual realization. I wish all good fortune for you. Please follow my instructions.
Thank you. Anger is the foremost enemy. Who can say a verse from Gita? The 3 enemies? Yes, Ishan.
I know one about anger, Prabhu, but I don't
The 3 gates to hell.
know about anger.
Yes. Nishti? Yes.
Hare Krishna, I think it's 16.21. Trividham narakasyedam dvaram nashanam atmana kama krodha tatha lobhas tasmadeta trayam trachet.
Very nice. Very nice. A lot of verses on Gita about anger, and here Bhagavatam clearly saying, please stop this. It's hellish. Consider this like a medicine. So sometimes we don't want to. How many of you like to eat medicine? No one likes it. No one prays, oh, I should eat 10 medicines every day. But sometimes it's required. And sometimes it's not a pill, it's the instruction. So sometimes we may not want to follow the instructions of seniors, gurus, parents, etc. But this is like the medicine. For example, the classic example given is the jaundice. If someone has jaundice, the medicine is sugarcane juice. But the sugarcane juice, the medicine appears very bitter to them. Is the sugarcane juice actually bitter? No. But they are in a disease condition, therefore their tongue cannot feel the sweet taste of sugarcane juice. Now what they should do? Do they feel like taking that bitter medicine? How many, if I have, let's say, imagine if we have jaundice and the medicine cup is there in the sugarcane juice, how many of us would like to drink it? No. How many of us will feel like taking it? No. How many of us should take it? If we want to overcome our disease, we don't have to worry about how I feel like or I don't feel like. Very, very important lesson, my dear friends. Many, many times we all go through ups and downs, challenges in our bhakti, challenges in our studies. For those who are studying, how many of you always feel like studying for the exam? Raise your hand. You always feel like studying. How many of you do it nonetheless? Right? Same thing in bhakti also. If we have to achieve success, every day will not be that we will feel like touching the ceiling and while jumping in the kirtan and we'll feel ecstatic symptoms and, romancha kampa, shrutaranga bhaju, the goosebumps and the hair standing on end. Some days Krishna will give that to give us taste, but many days it will not. But consistency, I will do it no matter what, because it will help me to cure that disease. That juice will appear sweet because I am trying to overcome the disease situation. So very, very important, consistency. I'll just quickly complete this chapter. By the way, do we have Kahoot today? Or do we have Kahoot? Okay. Quickly, we'll just last few verses left, so I don't want to like pause it in the middle. Okay, so basically asking pause. Right? Who has not yet read? Please raise your hand. Anyone who has not read and wants to read? Okay, Naina, please.
My dear Dhruva, you thought that the Yakshas killed your brother, and therefore you have killed great numbers of them. But by this action you have agitated the mind of Lord Shiva's brother, Gurvara, who is the treasurer of the demigods. Please note that your actions have been very disrespectful to Kuvera and Lord Shiva. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, see, our actions have a very deeper impact. Sometimes you may say, oh, he killed only Yakshas. But by Yakshas were the associates of Kuvera and who was the brother of Shiva, you have been disrespectful to them also. You see? So our actions may have consequential or like there's a domino effect. That's what you say, right? There's a domino effect. So we have to be very careful in our actions. For this reason, you should immediately pacify Kuvera with prayers and gentle words, and not kind of, his wrath may not affect our family. Our family means Swayambhu Manu, Tanpat, your family, and because Kuvera is the demigod in charge for wealth. Anyone who has not read, one last verse is left for today. Who has not read? Oh, you want to read? Jashut, did you read? Who has not read? Ethereal, yes.
Thus Swayambhuva Manu, after giving instructions to Dhruva Maharaj, his grandson, received respectful obeisances from him. Then Lord Manu and the great sages went back to their respective homes.
Oh, that's thank you. This completes chapter 11. Maybe we'll have one more session for chapter 12 because this chapter was mainly about humility of Dhruva and how he was open to receiving feedback, constructive feedback. And then Dhruva did not show anger, resentment, or he didn't prove that how he was right. He didn't try to justify. Rather, he offered respectful obeisance, which is a kind of a sign that yes, I accept, what you are saying. And we will see in the next chapter how he followed and how he was grateful to receive the instructions. So my dear friends, we discussed a lot of practical applications also, how this applies to us also. So I want to take a pause there. And I see some questions. So you have Kahoot also. So Vinita will get ready for the Kahoot. Any quick questions we can take in a few minutes before we jump to Kahoot? Nishan has a question here. Can you put animated video? Okay, Nishan, I'll put your name in the animated video category. Anything else anyone wants to change here or ask any question in the animated video? Where is that? Where is it?
I think it's the fourth section from
Fourth section. Oh, here.
Yeah, up. Yeah.
Animated video story.
Thank you, Kahoot.
Okay. Any other thoughts, questions? Are you liking the Dhruva story? This is our session 12. A lot of practical lessons. And we'll have one more, at least. Okay. So I'll pass on to Vinita for Kahoot. And all of you can work on your project. So you have 7:15 to submit. Please take it seriously for your own good. And please memorize the verses also. Very, very practical, powerful verses. Okay, thank you, Vinita, for preparing Kahoot. Now we'll have the Kahoot.
Hare Krishna. Let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So, do we want to play any like modes today or just classic? It's fine.
What are the other options?
Oh.
Like for modes?
Okay. If it'll, I think these over here. If it'll. Robot Run, the Lost Pyramid.
Should we try Color Kingdoms?
Okay.
Is everyone good with that? Color Kingdoms? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll give everyone a few minutes. Can you hear the music or does it need to be turned off?
Oh, we can hear it.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Are we waiting on anybody? Okay. Is everyone in? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Do we want a tutorial or you guys know how to play? Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah. The team coming in strong. Oh, guys, Team Penguin locked in. What are we doing? Okay. Oh wow, that was not even a fight. Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like Team Moose won. Okay, yeah. New round. Rematch. Yeah. You have less than 30 seconds left. Can't let them beat you again. Come on. Oh. Oh. Time's up. Okay. What? Yeah. Team Moose won again. Look at that. Do you guys want to play one more round or no? Yeah, you want to play one more round?
Yeah.
Okay. We can play one more round. Ah. Oh, I guess it started, or no. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're all on the same teams. Right? Okay. We just get started. Wow. Again? You guys. Team Penguin, walk in. Oh, yes. This is a real nail biter. I'm like on the edge of my seat right now. Wow. 20. Team Moose won again. I think you guys get to play it. Yeah. To finish the time. Okay, you have about 1 minute left. Yeah. And they gave you guys 2 freebies, please. At least 1 win for Team Penguin would be great. You have 30 seconds. Okay, time's up. Yeah, I think we know who got that one. Okay, well, congratulations to Team Moose. You guys really came through for that one. You guys won 4 times, but it's okay. I know you guys had fun, right?
I was very happy to see all of you having this fun. You guys are strong competitors, and I like the fun and the competitive spirit. How many of you like this Kahoot portion of? It's very nice. Good job. Thank you, Anita, for arranging this. We'll have more next time. Okay, everyone, have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll see you all next week. Hare Krishna. Thank you.